Hey Virgo, this is Psychic Tracy Brown coming to you today to do your June 2019 horoscope. What is around Virgos for the month of June? How are my Virgos today? Put my glasses on. How are my lovely Virgos today? And what is around my Virgos? You know, Virgos, you guys are my fab babe. Never complain. To me, I'm sure you have complaints because you guys complain about money, but you never just outwardly just complain like spoiled children. If you would like your own personal reading, email me at psychictraceybrown@yahoo.com. Gotta get my mic. Glad I remembered. So Virgos, what's around you for the month of June? Alright, let's take a look. People are around you. I get a fire sign male. I get a King of Cups, fire sign male, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I get the Hermit. So Hermit could be you need to retreat, or they could be retreating from you, Virgo. All right. All right. Okay, so I'm wondering, Virgo, if there is somebody that borrowed money from you. I'm wondering if two men borrowed money from you. A possible fire sign, a possible water sign. I'm wondering if they did it together or separately, right? Because they're very close together here, right? And I'm wondering if they disappeared for a while. Like, maybe just disappeared. Not maliciously, but just never came back to return your monies, right? And I think we've all had that. Whoever these people are, they're here to give you money, all right? Could be a loan, by the way, that you're going after, that you might have been denied in the past. I don't think you're going to get denied this time. I think you're going to get written communication that says, yes, we will be willing to work with you. And I feel like it's to build some sort of business, to go out and venture on your own, to try again. I feel like if you were forced to go dormant, it was only for the greater good, not for any embarrassment, by no means, right? I think sometimes we have to retreat to rediscover the direction that feels amazing, right? Especially if it's a business that you own, that you want to produce. I think you have to go back in. I think you have to fight. I think you have to say, I know what I'm doing now. I know how to do it. I know the location. I know everything now. I think if you went in before, you went in thinking kind of like a little egotistical, especially if you're an August born Virgo. Like, just give me money so I can just do this. And it doesn't work that way. And you discovered that. Because whoever this is, they want to give you money. They actually are going to be generous with it. So now you've cleaned up your act. Now you know what you want. Now you know the specs. Now you know how to go back in and how to ask for this money. I think you're going to get it. All right? So that's the two scenarios. And you may have heard that there was a lie out there in the past that they could have helped you but chose not to help you. I don't think that's going to be a problem this time. I think help is just on the way for you to begin to turn your life around. Whatever that means, because I also don't think your life is a mess. I just think it's going to be in a form of being able to move in a direction that you need to go into, but you can't do this without money, period. I think the money's here. I think if you waited and retreat and went back to school, figured out that maybe you weren't qualified in the beginning, still kept at it though, still kept at this business and went back in, I think this is way more positive than the last time. I think whatever happened the last time, maybe somebody wanted you to walk away. All right? Like, and maybe kind of laughing, like it doesn't work that way. You just can't come into a bank and do this. But what I love about you, Virgos, is if there's a lesson to be learned and there's something that you want, you will learn that lesson and go back in there. And I think that's what's happening there. I think you learned some weird lesson. And I'm telling you, if you went in and was forced to go back to school, let's say, and do your due diligence, if you were forced to work and forget about your dream, that means you also did your due diligence and you're going back in now. I think things are just different now. I think the resources are different, and I think people want to invest in creative souls and creative entrepreneurs. I think you have the potential to be extremely happy. This card falls inside my head. This card falls inside my environment. So if you want this card, which falls inside my head, this is who you are right now, fighting for your ultimate dream. All right? Yep, the ships are coming in, a little bit of a waiting period. The other thing, because the Chariot card says that there will be movement. The Wheel of Fortune also says that there will be movement. You got this as a final outcome. Okay? However, the wheel turns slowly and consistently before it revs up and takes off on the tracks, if that makes any sense. It definitely will be assisted by a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces woman. Also could be a mother figure that will help. All right? Somebody that absolutely loves you. Also, a fire sign woman is coming along. I don't know if this is for love or part of what I was just talking about. Either way, I don't think it matters. Even if she's coming along for business, I think for your business to work for you, I think ultimately she could work with you and then become a love interest. All right? If there's a fire sign woman that's willing to relocate for you, let her. All right? Let her. She generally does love you, Virgo. All right? There is an air sign woman that you had a lot of hope for. You will find that she is way too argumentative, and by no means is she what you need. She looks like it in the beginning, had a great resume, because Virgos, you guys like resumes before love. She had a great resume, and what you're finding is that she is way too bossy, and it's just not what you want in your life. Release her. There's a fire sign male that I think most Virgos need to let go. I think there's some incompatibility with his bossiness. There's an earth sign woman that wants to be in a space, that is willing to wait, let's say. I would say let her wait, but don't lead her on. But she's willing to wait. And particularly if you are the type of Virgo that says, I can't do this, you know, I got to run this business, she will wait. Look at all these people around you, Virgo. Again, this water sign man is showing up. He is a game changer. He definitely shows up with another man. And he's a game changer. By this time next year, if you don't have a business, you will have a business. If you have a college you want to go to, but you didn't have the money, you will have both. You will be in college with the money that you need. You see what I'm talking about? Nursing school, college, research program, like whatever you need is going to be provided. And especially if you applied before and you got rejected to the point of inadequacy, just go back in. Today's a different day. Especially if something hurts your feelings. Like, it feels like Steve Jobs, like when Steve Jobs got fired. That's what this feels like. And you're going back in to show people, you know, I see nothing but success. I don't know what this creative endeavor could be, but I see only the best and only success. So, God bless Virgos. Virgos, don't substitute cheating for your family. All right? Family's everything. And there is something here about a third party. Do you really need to do this? Like, really? Consider it carefully. You really have angels watching over you. And I don't think you need to sabotage your life with a third party. Just saying. Because things are going to happen fast. It's forever, Virgo. It involves your work. Whether or not you stay at your job. Whether or not you go off on your own. Whether or not you become a CEO. Whether or not you become an executive. Like, everything matters. And I don't know if you should blow it away with some weird affair. Carry some character of strength. And kind of just don't. Like, it's just not worth the value of what this could mean for you in the long haul. I'm just saying, just trying to help. All right, Virgos, I'm going to end it here. Some of you could try and get pregnant, especially if you're trying to get pregnant by a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn man. It's hard. It's hard. Either you're having a hard time getting pregnant, or you tell a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn man, I'm pregnant, and it just goes up in smoke. All right. That was a weird way to end. Virgo. Listen, you guys got a really good reading. Like, really good. June is nothing too crazy left or right. By the way, if there's anything to do with money and signing contracts, try to sign it in the month of June. By July 7th, we will be in Mercury retrograde for 4 weeks. Don't do anything with contracts until we're out of Mercury retrograde in August. A lot of people like to say for 6 weeks. It's only retrograde for 4 weeks. But a lot of people like to get in a gray area a week before and a gray area a week after. I don't necessarily believe that. But if you can hold off on signing any contracts, when Mercury's retrograde, you can communicate, you can do business deals, you can agree, you can disagree, you can plan. If you can try not to sign any contracts. Right? President Obama started his presidency, I think, with Mercury retrograde in the beginning of his 8 years. And it was contentious for the first 4 years. All right? Much smoother the following 4 years, but the first 4 was hell for him. Mercury retrograde. Not his fault. It's the planet. You can't help the date that you become the President of the United States. That is set in stone. All right, Virgos. Thank you for putting up with me. What is your final outcome? Please Email me for your own personal reading at psychictraceybrown@yahoo.com. Please like, share, please comment. If you want to elaborate more, email me, psychictracey, Tracey, brown@yahoo.com. Virgos, manifest your dreams. Look at this. You're ready to go. Oh, don't you just love this stuff? It's like I say it and then one card like really ties in a knot. Don't you just love spirit? There's no need for additional preparation. Take the first steps towards the changes you desire. Even if they're small steps, notice signs that guide you in the right direction, as well as the resources, money, you got money, and support that miraculously appear. You can't make this stuff up, Virgo. What do you want to do? What do you want to be? What's your entrepreneurship? What is it? Do not say, I'm an entrepreneur. Tell me who you are. Virgo, what an amazing reading. Love you. Love you. Bye, guys.